What up, fam? I beat Final Fantasy II, the original, not Final Fantasy IV. Listen, when Final Fantasy IV came out here, it was called Final Fantasy II. I beat the real Final Fantasy II that was in Japan. But I beat the Pixel remaster because I hear the horror stories about the original. But I beat it. And I'm very mixed on how I feel about this game. I thought it was okay. I thought it was better than I thought it'd be, but it still wasn't great. That's basically the gist of what I want to say. I'm walking and talking because that's how I process things, by walking and talking. Just sitting and talking, no. So it was better than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, it still wasn't great. I played the Pixel remaster, so the music was A+, S+, triple S. The music was amazing, orchestral stuff. They got a freaking choir to do the final dungeon, which was amazing. I don't know why they went all out with the music. I don't know why they went all out with the music so much. The music was probably the best part of the entire experience. Final Fantasy 2 is weird. The leveling system, everyone talks about the leveling system. It's like, if you want to level up your skill with swords, you got to hit with swords. It feels like it takes for fucking ever to like level up these things. Especially magic was useless to me, except for cure. Cure was the only thing, like cure magic was the only good magic for me. All of the magics are like impossible to like. They all sucked. I probably did something wrong that the game doesn't like explain to you how to make your magic better. Like I spam magic just to like level it up, but like it takes for fucking ever, unless you're doing cure magic. So I don't know what the deal was. So I literally just, my strategy was this for every single fight. I'm going off the rails. I'm not structuring this video. My strategy was use Berserk to make my character's attack stronger and just attack physical. That's the only strategy I ever used. And it worked even on the last boss. I beat the last boss on auto battle. Meaning I just hit the commands and then I just hit a button and then this thing is like, okay, we're just going to keep doing the strategy that you have. And it beat the final boss that way. It's the game could either be like ridiculously easy or stupidly hard. There's no in between. I didn't struggle at all because of the strategy. I'm just berserk, attack. There you go, bam, bada boom, bada bing. I wanted to try to make use of magic, didn't happen. So gameplay wise, mindless. It was very mindless. It definitely felt like an NES game. I'll say that. It felt like an NES game. I respect the hell out of them for trying to do something new, which is why Akatoshi Kawazu, sorry if I said your name wrong, the guy who was like, I think the head of that battle system or whatever, he went on to make the Saga series. I'm playing through Romancing Saga 3 right now. It works way better in there. So I'm happy for him. Doesn't work for Final Fantasy, or the first time they did it. That's I don't know. Granted, it's the second one. It's like all the number 2s of video game series, they like try to do something different. And it's just like, nah, bro, just stick to the stuff that made you good. I don't know. That's beside the point. Let's talk about the story. Story was bare bones as hell. It was Star Wars. Have you watched Star Wars? Have you seen Star Wars? The story was Star Wars. And the Final Fantasy loves Star Wars so much. I don't know what is the obsession with Final Fantasy and Star Wars. They love Star Wars. It was Star Wars. Evil Empire. Rebellion. Brrr, there you go. Furion's design is cool as heck. Guy Speak Beaver. That was an interesting moment. Characters are like sacrificing themselves for you left and right. If you've never played the game before, you don't know the story, you have 3 characters throughout the whole entire story, and you name a 4th one, Leon, at the beginning. So you like name these 4 characters, like, okay, this is gonna be my party. Leon goes missing. So it's like, okay, we'll have these 3 characters. You know, because you named that character, that Leon is going to join you again at some point. So every time a character joined me temporarily, I knew this character is only going to be here temporarily. They're not going to... So I didn't even invest in them. I was like, I'm not even going to bother... Like, I'm just going to ignore this 4th temporary party member. Because I know Leon joins me later, and I'm not even going to bother. Leon doesn't join you until the final dungeon of the game. And I'm just like, why did they take so long with this? I do like some of the other characters. The temporary party members are actually kind of cool, except for Gordon. Like, you got a pirate lady. You got Joseph, this monk. He's strong as heck. He gets yeeted. The spoiler. No one's going to play the game after this. Like, he gets yeeted. This very depressing game. Towns just are wiped off the map. You can't go back to towns. Like, pretty much every single town is destroyed except for one town by the end of the game. And it's like, it's very sad. Like, literally, I finished this quest. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go back to my home base. As I'm traveling back to the home base, I see all these wrecked towns. I walk over it in the overworld. I can't go to the town. Then I go to my hometown, my home base. Homies are just like, everyone's dead. Everyone's dead. That's their dialogue. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you could use some subtlety here. The villain of the game is the Emperor for Final Fantasy 2. That guy, he's kind of badass. This man, spoiler, you kill him, right? But you think maybe that was his plan all along, to be killed. Because when you kill him, he goes to hell. And he's such a badass, that he dethrones Satan. He's like, nah, homie, I'm going to run this shit. And he takes over hell. And then he comes back again. He's like, hey, what's up? I took over hell. I'm going to get my revenge on you guys. It's a shame his boss fight is such a pushover. Because this homie, he's like, the story is just like, it's a simple story. But like, the fact that they wrote a villain who like, he's just like an emperor. And then he's like, takes over hell is amazing to me. And then there's like a side story that's not in the Pixel remaster. There's a side story of the homie. He's like, apparently when you killed him the first time, an evil version went to hell, and his good half went to heaven, and his good half in heaven takes over heaven. So this guy is just a force of nature to be reckoned with. But he gets. I mean, you beat him obviously, and it's just like, I don't know. There's like mood whiplash throughout the entire game. Because, like, you killed the Emperor, right? And it's like, okay, well, there's a whole bunch of, like, aftermath. All these villages are destroyed. People are dead. And immediately after you kill him, there's like, okay, we're going to dance. Everyone starts dancing. Yeah, we did it, yeah. But so many people are dead. Can you like, mourn the dead, though? He killed a lot of people. Nah, let's dance. So, I don't know. The story is kind of goofy. But I kind of like it. I kind of like the story for Final Fantasy II. I like how simple it was. It wasn't convoluted. You get for opponent. I wish there was more characterization for your party members, because they get names. There's not much characterization. Your party barely talks. It barely reacts to things going on around them. But again, it was a NES game. I guess I can't fault it for that. I don't know. But I feel like they could have added some more stuff for these Pixel remasters. They didn't bother. But yeah, I like the character designs. I like the characters are cool. I didn't really hate anybody. I like how mustache twirling evil, not even like beard. The Emperor is like Sauron from Lord of the Rings. This guy is like just so evil. He's super evil. He's like, I want everything. I love the Emperor. He's probably my favorite character from 2. Just how ridiculous his story is. Anyway, it was not a great game. But I didn't hate my time playing it. I thought one thing. I want to bring this up before I forget. I don't understand why status effects are 100%. I got party wiped a couple times because I ran into like a group of like 4 cockatrices. I'm like, oh, this is birds. They're not going to do anything. They hit you, petrified. Oh fuck, petrified. They don't miss their attacks. I mean, they can. My Furian's evasion was like 99%. But still, they hit every time. And then there's not a chance to avoid the status ailment. The status ailment is 100%. So if you fight a monster and it has like poison, it attacks you, you're going to get poisoned. There's no way you're not going to get poisoned. I even equipped an item that's like reduced status effects. That didn't work. I don't know what the heck of that. It's a weird game. It's a weird game. I made a video previously where I played 5. I liked 5 way better, obviously. But I'm glad I experienced 2. And after I beat 2, it just made me want to play like better games. So yeah, I'm not like infuriated by this game. I appreciate its existence and what it tried to do. That's it. That's the most I can say about it. So yeah, that's it. Have a good day.